What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your Bass Party 8. As you can see, it comes with the speaker itself. You also get this power cable to charge your speaker whenever it's running low on battery. It also comes with an aux cable to plug in any music device like a tablet. And it also comes with a wireless remote to control many of the features for the speaker, but keep in mind batteries are not included, so whenever you want to use the remote, you'll just need a pair of AAA batteries. So on the top of the speaker we have all of the controls, inputs and buttons here, like the power button on the top right corner. So whenever we want to turn on the speaker, we're just going to flip it to the on position. Speaking of which, there's a ton of LED modes built into the speaker, so let's go ahead and take a look at each of them. Now to change the LED modes, you're just going to look at the top of the speaker here and look for the LED button, and then to switch it, all you have to do is press this button, and then it will cycle between all of the different LED modes. So first we have LED 1, where the light will circle between each of the woofers inside of the speaker. LED 2, where the LEDs will circle around each woofer in unison. We then have LED mode 3, where the lights on the top and the bottom will light up and change color to the music. LED mode 4, where the light will cycle between the first woofer here and then make its way to the second woofer at the bottom. LED mode 5, where the top LED will light up with a hue at the bottom, and then it will switch to the LEDs on the bottom and hue up to the top and cycle between each. LED mode 6, where it will circle around the top woofer here, and then it will circle around the bottom one, and then circle around the top one again. LED mode 7, where the LEDs will circle around in a figure 8 motion between each woofer. And then LED mode 8, where the LEDs will light up between each woofer. When we press the LED button after LED mode 8, it will turn off the LEDs altogether. And also when we have one of the LED modes on and we use the volume wheel here, it actually moves to the volume that we're setting to, which is another really cool feature. Above the LED button, we have the mic priority button here, and this is a cool feature because when we have a microphone plugged into the speaker and we have music playing, it will actually lower the music as we talk into our microphone for announcements that we want to make. Across we have the mode button to switch between the different input modes for the speaker. So for example, if we wanted to switch between Bluetooth mode and the line mode to listen to our aux device, all we have to do is press the mode button once.
Aux.
Now we're in aux mode, and then we can press the mode button again to switch between the different inputs. When we have a USB device or an SD card plugged in, we can switch between those different sources as well using the mode button. Next we have the menu button, where we can adjust many different settings, so let's take a look. Press the menu button. The first one we have is T for treble, to adjust the high end of the speaker. So if we felt like the music was a bit too bright sounding, we can use the treble control to lower that high end a bit. After that we have B for bass to control the low end of the speaker. So if we felt like there was too much bass or if it sounded too boomy, we can use this setting to adjust the bass sound. Next we have the C setting, which actually controls the volume for our microphone when we have it plugged in. Next we have NT, which will control the treble or high end of our microphone, and we also have an NB setting to control the bass for the microphone. There's also the echo setting here to give our microphone an echo effect. After that we have the GT setting, which stands for guitar. So if we had a guitar plugged into the speaker, we can control the volume of the guitar with this setting. And then it will circle back to the U setting, which is the overall volume of the speaker, and we can also adjust that just by using the volume wheel here in the middle. Around the volume wheel, we also have other controls like the playback section here on the right. So we have the pause play button to pause or play our tracks. We can also use this button to set our speaker to TWWS mode, so we can link two Bass Party 8s together. Then we have a skip forward button on the bottom and a previous button on the top to switch between tracks. Across from that we have the EQ button, which acts as our bass boost. So if we wanted to add even more bass to the sound, we can press this button. Then it will read bass on the front, letting us know that the bass boost is in effect. And if we wanted to turn this off, all we're gonna do is press the EQ button again so that it reads off. We also have the record button, so this is really cool. If we had a USB plugged into the speaker, we can record our microphone or guitar to that USB by pressing the record button here. On the top, we have all the inputs for the speaker. So first we have the 1/4" guitar input to plug our guitar in. And then we have the microphone input to plug in a microphone. The line/aux input to connect any aux cable like the included aux cable. We also have the USB input to connect a flash drive to play music or to record onto. After that, we have the USB power bank so we can charge any smartphone or tablet. And then we have the input for the power cable to charge our speaker. And behind all of these inputs here, we have this slot which can hold any smartphone or tablet. So because we have the 2 1/4" inputs on top here for our guitar and microphone, the Bass Party 8 makes for a great live performance setup. So first, let's go over how to set up a microphone. So for that, I got my dynamic microphone here, and this is really important. You're gonna need a female XLR to 1/4" cable to connect your mic to the speaker. So I'm gonna take the female XLR end and plug that into my microphone. Then I'm gonna plug the other end into the 1/4" mic input here on the top of the speaker. So to make sure we hear the microphone coming out of our speaker, we're actually gonna wanna press the menu button here, and we're gonna wanna press that until we get to the C setting, which controls the volume for our microphone. So I'm gonna wanna raise that up. And now if I talk into the microphone,
check 1, 2, you'll be able to hear my voice coming out of the speaker. Now we can adjust the sound of our microphone if we go past that C setting to the NT and the NB setting after that. NT stands for mic treble, so it will adjust the treble or high end frequencies of the microphone. So for example, if I lowered it all the way down, check 1, 2, you're not hearing that much presence coming out of my voice anymore. And if we raise it back up, check 1, 2, check 1, 2, this is all the way up, so it's the most present. But for now, I'm gonna bring it to 0 so that it's flat. After that, we have the NB setting, which stands for mic bass, to control the low end frequencies of our microphone. So if I lower this all the way down, check 1, 2, you're not hearing that much body from the microphone. If I raise it all the way up, check 1, 2, very boomy, very bassy. And then if we go into the middle, check 1, 2, then we have the flat EQ. And after that, we actually have an echo setting here to give our voice an echo effect. So here we are right now. If I raise it up, check, 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 very echoey.
So that's the setup for the microphone whenever you want to use it. Now let's move on to how to set up a guitar. For that, I got my guitar right here and my 1/4" instrument cable. I'm gonna plug one end into the guitar, then I'm gonna plug the other end into the guitar input on the top of the speaker. So just like with the microphone, we first need to adjust the guitar level here on the speaker. And to do that, we're gonna press the menu button until we get to this GT setting, which stands for guitar. Then we're gonna use the volume wheel to adjust to the desired volume. Then I can raise the volume on my guitar. And now if I start to play, you'll be able to hear it coming out of the speaker. And just like that, you can use the microphone and guitar at the same time for your performance setup, and you have plenty of options for music playback so you can play along to any recording, backing track, etc. Now, because we have the microphone input on our speaker and the ability to connect any Bluetooth device like a smartphone or tablet, the Bass Party 8 makes for a great karaoke setup. So for this setup, I have my tablet posted on this slot here, which holds it nicely. And I also have my dynamic microphone and my female XLR to 1/4" cable to connect to the speaker. So I'm gonna plug the female XLR end into my microphone. Then I'm gonna take the 1/4" end and plug it into the mic input here on the speaker. To make sure you hear your microphone coming through the speaker, you're gonna press the menu button here until you get to this C setting, which is for our microphone, and you're gonna use the volume wheel to raise it to the desired volume. And now if I talk into the microphone,
check 1, 2, you'll be able to hear my voice coming through the speaker. Remember, we can adjust the sound of our microphone with a few different settings here. So we have the NT for mic treble to adjust the treble or high end for the mic. Then we have NB for microphone bass to control the low end for the microphone. And then after that, we have the echo setting here. And if we raise that up, we give our microphone an echo effect.
So now that we've got our microphone set up, the next thing we can do is set up our smartphone or tablet through Bluetooth. If it's not already, you just want to make sure that your speaker is set to Bluetooth mode by pressing the mode button here until the word blue flashes on the display just like this. When it's flashing like that, it lets us know that it's searching for a device to connect to. So if it's already lit up, you just want to make sure that you don't already have a device linked to the speaker. So now I can go into the Bluetooth settings here on my tablet, search for the device that reads Bass Party 8 and click on it to pair. And when you hear that sound and see the word blue stay lit here on the display, it means that we are successfully connected. So from here, I can go into the YouTube app on my tablet, search for any karaoke version of a song, and start singing along with the lyrics on the screen here while the music and my microphone is played through the speaker. And remember, you can place your tablet right here on the top of the speaker, which makes it easy to read the lyrics. Now to adjust the volume of the music, you can use the volume notches on your tablet or smartphone, and you can also use the volume wheel here on the speaker.
Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold, only shooting stars break the mold. Yeah!
Now another cool feature I wanted to show you guys is the mic priority feature. This will actually lower the volume of any music playing through the speaker while you speak into your microphone, which is great for announcements. To activate it, all you're gonna do is press the mic priority button here on the top of the speaker, and then you'll know it's on when it says on here on the display. So to show this in action, I'm gonna play some music right now. Hear it playing through the speaker, and whenever I want to make my announcement, I can pick up my microphone.
And now, as you can hear, I'm talking through the microphone and the music is lowered, so now you can hear me nice and clear for my announcement.
So while you're using your microphone for live performance or karaoke, you'll actually just want to check to make sure mic priority mode isn't activated, or else your music is going to lower as you talk into your microphone. So to turn it off, all you have to do is press the mic priority button again until it reads off on the display. So another really cool feature is the TWWS or True Wireless Stereo to link two Bass Party 8s together wirelessly. To do that, you'll want to turn on both speakers and set them both to Bluetooth mode. And you'll also want to make sure that you don't have a Bluetooth device linked to any of these speakers. So if you see the Bluetooth sign flashing here on both of your speakers, you're good to go. Now we can choose which speaker we want to use as our main speaker. So for today, let's go with this speaker right here. And to keep track, I'm gonna put my phone right in the slot here. So now on my second speaker, I'm gonna hold down the play button, which also acts as our TWS button. So I'm gonna hold that down. And now the display on our second speaker will read slave, letting us know that it's linked to our first speaker. So the next thing we're gonna wanna do is take our Bluetooth device, whether that be our smartphone or tablet, and link it to our main speaker. So to do that, I'm just gonna go into the Bluetooth settings here on my phone, search for the device that reads Bass Party 8, and click on it to pair. When you hear that sound and see that the word blue is now solid on the display, you'll know your device is connected. And now if I play music from my phone, you'll be able to hear it coming out of both speakers, and then you can use either of them to adjust the volume or use the music playback to pause or play, skip forward a track, or go back a track. So let's go ahead and hear how both speakers sound together. Oh wow, that sounds really cool. Now keep in mind the TWS feature only works with your Bluetooth devices, So if you're trying to plug in your guitar or microphone and have them coming out of both speakers, that's not gonna work. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to set up your Bass Party 8. But of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.